What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Watch Talk with the Cardinal guys. My name is Marco, and of course, today we're going to be talking about something very interesting, a very interesting topic indeed. Something that's a little bit older, granted, but I think still definitely worth covering for those who are not in the loop, and that is our Tiffany signed Pateks. That's right, guys, Tiffany signed Pateks at risk of being gone forever. Of course, before we begin, a quick wristwatch check. What am I wearing? I'm wearing the PAM 183, guys. Today was my day where I took my grad photos, so of course I had to wear the watch that I feel I wear at every kind of important kind of event in my life, and this is certainly one of them. So, definitely had to wear. But I just want to go through a few of the comments before we get into today's topic. We got JBI DX joining us. Thank you very much. We got Paul M. Thank you very much for the upvote. We got Rene Delapans. Thank you for joining. He also upvoted, reminding everybody to upvote. We got Boxing Berry saying the UK community in the house upvoted. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much. We got Dr. Flickflack. Ooh, saying a Tiffany signed Patek is like a beautiful woman with a tramp stamp. That is a rough one. That is rough. That is not easy to swallow, but we can get into it. We got Kurt joining us. We got Climb Farmer. Thank you very much, reminding everybody to upvote. We got Marty Evans. Hello, Marty. Climb Farmer asking, why don't we have a Tiffany dial, Tiffany stamped OP yet? That's a good question. That'd be pretty rare, I'm pretty sure. We got JB joining us in the house. Dr. Flickflack is upvoting. We got Bardsley. How are you, my man? I saw the email. Didn't have a chance to reply, but I did see that I didn't even open it, to be fair. I've been pretty much out of the house all day, but I will definitely get back to you. I'm not sure what it was about. We got Roar of the Tiger. Thank you very, very much for the upvote. Kurt saying Tiffany is fire. No question. Night Wristwatchman joining us. Watch Maven say, hey, Marco, to see the stream. I'll upvote it. Thank you so much. Tim saying, would it be easy to swallow for that woman with the transit? Come on, Tim. Tim, you got to behave yourself. So let's get into today's topic, right? So we're talking Tiffany and Co. with Patek Philippe. Now, they've been doing watches together for a very, very long time. It actually dates back all the way to 1854 was the official date, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check my facts. 1851, excuse me. So you see, even I could be wrong. We got 1851 is when Tiffany and Co. and Patek Philippe first partnered together. For those who don't know what exactly their partnership entailed, well, Tiffany is not only a retailer for Patek Philippe wristwatches, but they are, of course, also allowed to sign or stamp their dials with their logo, with their name, Tiffany and Co. And so for that reason and that reason alone, they're extremely rare and extremely desirable. I mean, we're talking probably the rarest of the rare in terms of watch variety. Of course, hold on one second. I didn't even drop the link. Jesus, let me just do that very quickly, and let me do that very, very quickly. Sorry, 1 second. One tick there, one tick. Here we go. Let me drop the link for those who would like to join. Let me drop the link. So we're talking the rarest of the rare in terms of collectibility, right? I mean, Tiffany will only get a handful of each models every year, right? I mean, Patek only makes about 60,000 watches a year, right? Who they sell, they have their authorized dealers that they have to sell to, and of course Tiffany and Co. But the problem with this relationship is it's at a kind of standstill. There's actually something that is very, very much threatening the future of this partnership. But before we begin, I do want to go over a bit of the history. So the history of it is really quite simple. Again, it started back in 1851 when the CEO of Tiffany at the time actually kind of decided to collaborate with the owner of Patek, so the Patek side of Patek Philippe, and they decided to do kind of a retail partnership. And Tiffany was actually extremely important, extremely important for the solvency and the survival of Patek, especially during the Great Depression and the Great Recession. If it wasn't for Tiffany and Co., I mean, there's a chance we wouldn't know Patek as we know it today, and there's a chance that we wouldn't have Patek still around. They were an extremely, extremely important retailer. So, hey, I got to tell you, it's definitely something that is unfortunate to see. Now, the main threat to that actual, that actual partnership is, of course, because Tiffany got acquired by LVMH, and LVMH is a competing company with Patek. They own, a number of brands, including Bulgari, Zenith, as well as I think Hublot and Tag Heuer are the four main ones that they own. So I mean, there is definitely a potential for these kind of you know these kind of watches to just go away. I just want to go through a few of the comments. We got Tim is my hero. Tim, this is why we have no friends. Thank you very much. We got Greg Johnson saying, don't know why anyone would buy a Tiffany made by someone else. Yeah, it's a Patek. No, wait, it's a Tiffany. Ah, that's an interesting. So we can get into that. Greg Johnson says, "Is it real Tiffany watches?" LOL, and saying, "I actually have a few Tiffany, so I'm watching for the first time." So let's get into it because actually the history behind kind of Tiffany and Patek is quite extensive. So obviously I went back and described their kind of retail partnership, but Tiffany also got movements from Patek. So, for example, this is a Tiffany and Co. pocket watch. It's a split-second minute repeater from Tiffany and Co., but the movement itself is actually made by Patek Philippe. So they not only collaborated from a retail perspective, but they also collaborated from a watch perspective, right? So certain parts and ultimately the expertise of Tiffany or of Patek rather would ultimately be used to make Tiffany and Co. watches, and that was also true for their wristwatches. So man, I think both of those things really make it interesting. I think if you can find Tiffany watches, I mean, you have a piece of history that is extremely important. No question about it. We got Ernie B joining us. Thank you very much. We got Kurt A reminding everybody that so much of a watch brand's success in the US is due to Tiffany. Guy goes to buy silver, diamonds, and grabs a Patek while they're there. Right, that's part of it, right? Unless we forget, sure, Patek is hot now, but it wasn't necessarily, that hot a few years ago. But I think I got to be honest with you. I would tend to agree. There's no question about it. I don't think we would know Patek as we know it today if it wasn't for Tiffany and Co. We got Mike Oxong saying, do not invest in hex. It's got all the hallmarks of a pump and dump. And to add, hex means a spell. Don't fall for it, you wealthy fikers. Well, I got to tell you, Mike, listen, it's everyone's personal decision at the end of the day if somebody wants to invest in something or not. We're obviously not financial advisors, so we don't give financial advice. But yeah, invest at your own risk. Look into it if that is something that you're interested in. And of course, be prepared for the upside as well as the potential downside. So that's all I'll speak on the situation. Those guys are good guys. I mean, they don't seem like the type who are looking to really do harm to the community. So, I don't see any reason to doubt them. So yeah, the history between Tiffany and Patek is extremely interesting because it's not only a retail partnership, but it's also a partnership from a kind of a watch perspective, right? If it wasn't for Patek's expertise, Tiffany watches wouldn't be as we know them today. And again, we're talking split second, in this case, split second minute repeaters. These things aren't just made every day, especially back in the 1800s when this was made. So, I got to be honest, it's incredible. No question about it. Fernando Hidalgo saying, search Spanish Rob 5711 piece of art. So Spanish Rob 5711. This is the Artisan de Geneve. Hold on a second. Am I spelling something wrong? Spanish Rob 5711, piece of art. Let's type this in. No, I don't see it. I'm assuming it might be this right here. This is from the Artisan de Geneve. I got to be honest with you. I really despise this. This is terrible. Why would they ruin a Patek like this? They ruined a beautiful Nautilus, and I hate them for it. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of oh man, I really dislike this. I'm not the biggest fan of Artisan de Geneve. Yeah, I gotta be honest, just terrible. Hello, Tim. How are you, man?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? Oh,
All is well, bro. How are you?
I'm still cracking up. I gotta be honest. I came on to apologize for that. It's the hands. They took over my. Uh, sometimes hands do their own thing.
Your
I'm
body
out of
was
control.
telling you
I'm
no,
completely
but
out of control, man.
your body was telling you yes. My mind was
Mm,
telling you no, but my body was telling you
yes,
yes, right? So both.
exactly,
Exactly.
exactly.
We
Hey, what
got
are we talking?
we're talking
Tiffin.
Tiffany, right? Tiffany, because Tiffany and Co. or Tiffany signed Pateks, right? Because Tiffany
Yeah,
and Co. was acquired by LVMH. Now LVMH, the owners, right, of Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, blah blah blah, whatever it
yeah,
is, they hate the Stearns. They're in competition with the Stearns at the end of the
yeah.
day. Can
Now
you
they are.
imagine a day where we see Tiffany signed Zenith, Bulgari, Tag Heuer, or God forbid, a Tiffany signed Hublot, Tim? Can you imagine?
What do you think that's going to do to the Pateks and Rolexes that are signed with Tiffany? Is it going to devalue them,
No, absolutely not, Tim. Are you kidding?
make
It's
them
going to
more
go
valuable?
absolutely exploding through the roof. I mean, it
Mm,
might double overnight. I think they might double overnight. I
that's
mean, Tim,
crazy.
think about it, right? The rarest we're talking already, the rarest of the rare, and
Mm,
it's never going to be done again, right? If they pull out, because
damn.
Patek will take it as a slap in the face. I mean, unless they fall on hard times, I doubt they would ever.
Is
I,
Patek still selling Tiffany signed stuff? No,
yes,
right?
Patek is still in partnership with Tiffany and Co. At least until today. Yes,
Are they signing dials?
yes, they're signing dials still.
Whoa. When did
So it's
Rolex
stamped. It's
break that
not signed. It's
partnership?
stamped. It's stamped, right?
Yeah. When did Rolex break their partnership? Do you know?
That's a good question. Let's look this up. Let's Google it.
Google it.
When
Google it, Bobby
did
Google.
Rolex and partnership with Tiffany
Yeah.
in the 1990s, in the early 90s?
Wow. So like Rolex has been really looking long game with this thing. Like they wanted to go nothing to do with them
Well,
already at
don't forget, I think
1990.
Rolex will start. I mean, I think what you'll see, right? They're opening their first boutique in Ireland. I think
Yeah,
Rolex might do what a lot of the industry is doing, and that is move towards more boutique only and have total control over the retail process, right? I mean,
yeah,
it would only be natural. I think Patek might actually do that as well, right? Because we have AP that's already done it. FP
yeah,
Journe is going in that
yeah,
direction.
yeah,
Most brands want control over the kind of sales perspective, right? At least the sale to the consumer, which
yeah.
brands just don't have control over now. And why would they wholesale a watch out to a retailer if they can get the full whack, right?
Lose half the value. I mean, it's stupid.
Right.
Like they don't even look at Apple, right? What did they do? They took that spot on the Fifth Avenue, the best store location. I mean, they're probably losing money on
Right.
that store because of there's like they're letting in one person at the time, but it's the advertising
Yeah,
that
it's
that
the cachet of owning that spot. You know what I mean? It's like having the parking spot, the
yes,
parking spot that everybody
the
wants.
VIP, the right at the entrance.
Right,
You might
exactly.
not even it's the prestige. That's why like I didn't know this for a long time, but like Patek and Rolex they demand special best locations if they were to sell at partner with some ADs, right? Like Patek wants a section. They don't want to be mixed in with other brands. You walk into Tourneau, right? And they got all the brands here mixed together, and the Rolex is on the other side of the room,
Right.
and they got all the only Rolex section, and same thing with Patek. They got Pateks on the other side. No other brand cares so much or would like spend incentivize or spend so much. I don't know. Are those brands charging them or they giving them a discount? I don't know. It's weird. Like,
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good
but even
question.
that, but even that, if it's supposed to be exclusive, it's like Apple mixing together and selling it at the Best Buy. It's not the same prestige.
No, no question about it. Not even close. I just want to get through a few of the chats. Mike
Yes, yes.
Alcon saying there's no denying the Artisan de Geneve shades of blue and honey chalk are beautiful. Honestly, the
Love
only
that
one I
icon.
like is this one right here. It's the Artisan de Geneve, the tribute to the 6263 Big Red.
Wow.
This is my favorite, no question.
Damn.
This is
That's
really nice.
that's kind of like the something that Jonathan did, right? Like a recreation to make
Yeah, it's their kind
homage
of
to
take on it,
to the
if you
good.
will,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think this
Where
is absolutely gorgeous. Amazing.
where is the 5711 that you showed? That would be like a special thing for a guy who requested it. I gave an example of like, look, like if you're some kind of a carbon engineer or something, right? I don't fucking know. You invented some kind of material, and then for yourself, you want the Patek 5711 made out of that material. That's kind of cool. That would be a reason to do something like that.
Right,
But
exactly.
but you wouldn't just like, oh, I just want willy-nilly something.
Yes, 100%. Greg Johnson, thank you for all the info. I'm imagining he's talking to Kurt. We got Boser saying hi, Slytherin
First.
crew. Thank you very, very
Ooh,
much. Klein Farmer saying I got my VIP Saturday, the 18th of September, London Watch Show tickets today. Klein, we're gonna
wow,
see you there at the London Watch Show, guys. That'll be
wow.
amazing. That's gonna
He's
be
a
amazing.
funny guy. Love this guy.
Night Wristwatchman saying they're Calatrava's 2 with a Tiffany dial 100%. 100%. We got Boser saying, imagine sending in a Tiffany sub to RC and they swap out the dial. That'd be the disaster, like the biggest disaster of all. You devalue by the watch by like hundreds of thousands in an instant.
Yeah, go to Alex. Go to Alex, our good friend from
Perpetual
Perpetual
time, right?
Time. Yeah.
Yes, 100%. But
No.
yeah, that's one thing that's interesting is, man, Tiffany signed Pateks might go away. Can you imagine partnership since the 1850s, 1851, the exact date,
What the?
and
Why
because of ego,
the
and then we might
ego?
see Bulgari sign Tiffany signed Bulgaris or Tiffany signed Hublots. Oh, if they come out with the Tiffany signed Hublot,
Oh,
Nico's got to run it over. Like he's
that's
gotta bash it for the next 3 months.
that's disgusting. A Tiffany signed Hublot. By the way, there is a Hublot boutique. Is it in on the Fifth Avenue? They got their own store. Nobody ever goes in there. The doors they don't even open because why bother? Nobody ever goes inside.
Right. Here is a great point. Oh, sorry, not this one right here. I like watches this. Has anyone ever seen the Cartier signed Rolex subs? Even rarer. Yeah. So these are. I mean, we're talking the rarest of the rare, right? These are
I actually have
insane.
never seen these. Holy shit.
Yeah, these are crazy, crazy rare.
A Cartier
And these will sell in
sign.
the six figures. No problem at all. 100%.
Wow, that's crazy. Was this sold on Fifth Avenue? Where did they sell this?
Yeah, that's a good question. I have no idea where this was sold actually.
Because Cartier has a mega boutique on the Fifth Avenue. It's crazy. They got
New
like
York,
it's
yeah, Cartier, New York in 1977.
wow. Wow, yeah. I mean that location, they got seven or something floors. They own Cartier owns the whole freaking building. You can go up like to fourth floor. They got a bar in there. It's insane. You can get drinks while you wait for service. They got towels. It's crazy. I should just go there for some giggles to give people content. Content.
These are incredible. These are incredible. Really incredible stuff. We got
Damn.
Boaster saying Bobby Google image search. There you go.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Boaster bringing up a good point. What
I
about
thought it's
Chromex
Bursa.
versus Tiffany?
I thought it's pronounced Bursa.
Boaster? Booster? I don't know.
Bursa. Well, it's Bowser, right? Because that's Bowser
Yeah, it's
from
Bowser,
Nintendo.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
but I just call him
Bowser.
Boaster.
But Archie calls him Bursa or something. Bursa. So I don't know.
Now, Comex versus Tiffany, I think Comex is actually rare. I'm pretty sure. Like Comex subs are probably rarer than Tiffany subs. They're actually maybe not. That's a good question. Let's
Yeah.
look it up. What is rarer?
mean,
Tiffany
the
subs.
thing is though that they had those watches went through different purposes. Comex, they
Right.
were commissioned to actually do the job, the
Right.
diving.
The
So a lot
dive.
of them might have not survived. Whereas Tiffany, they were sold as fashion pieces. So a lot more of the Tiffany ones probably should have survived, if I had to guess. But the probably more Comex ones were produced
Well, yeah,
because
but Comex was in the 1970s as well, so we're talking. That's difficult. I'm not sure. Probably more Comex. There might be more Comex out there than Tiffany signed, probably.
hmm,
Yeah, I would have to say maybe. I mean, listen, it's hard to say because there's not really any real number, right? Rolex will never come out and say we produce this number of watches, right? So we're only really speculating. But
they
I
don't
mean,
give a
we're talking the rarest of the rare vintage watches, right?
yeah, they don't care. Why would they?
Ooh, look at this. Kurt saying we laugh about Bulgari, but that's going to explode. Explode in popularity or explode in terms of like it's going to tank.
Man,
Nobody's
I
actually going
don't.
to buy that stuff. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Bulgari. I don't know. I don't know.
Didn't you recommend one to Cars and Corona?
I did actually because it was a fun, at least to try it out. It is the Octofinissimo GMT chronograph. That thing is exquisite. It sinks on the secondary market. You can pick it up for dirt cheap, and you can have a little bit of funk. I wouldn't recommend to anyone else, but like he likes those. He likes like movement, and I think that's an in-house movement with a interesting complication that I would give a whack. I would give it a squirt.
Watch maybe reminding everybody to upvote, guys. We only got 86 upvote. Please do that now. We got John Gallo asking, "Hi guys, I finally got my Omega Speedmaster Dark Side of the Moon Apollo 8 yesterday. Stunning details. Any thoughts?" Well, let's pull it up. Omega
So,
Speedmaster.
Apollo 8. Is that the one
Dark
with the
Side.
yellow stitching?
Yes, I believe it's the yellow one. That's the typical model. I love this. I wish they made this in a steel case in 42 mils or 40 mils.
Yeah.
This just looks amazing.
I like the details on the moon pieces moon texture, or especially on the back
Right.
on the movement.
The texture is great, but also I love just like the kind of almost semi-exposed dial, like it's
Mm,
semi-skeletonized, not quite fully.
it's in a
I
very
just
clever
love
way.
this. This looks great. Amazing,
Mm.
man. Congratulations. It's an amazing pickup.
It's a big one. I hope he's got bigger wrists. 'Cause,
We got Greg Johnson saying the men's watches currently on Tiffany website look like they're for girls. Well, we got somebody who's wearing a girl size
uh-huh.
watch, right? It's Tim. Tim's got
Yeah, I got the God tier on, but
a
I
nice.
freaking love my lady size Explorer 1. That's how
That's
you
where
get
it's
the
at.
chicks. That's how you get the, actually no, actually chicks ignore this watch. They think it's for look at that.
Klein Farmer
Wow.
says, I think Comex is rare because, and he corrects us saying it's a French diamond company. Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Mm.
We got Martin Kilvander joining us saying, "Hi, Jake and Tim. How are you two doing this
Oh.
evening?" Guys, I do not look
Mark.
like Jake Harper, okay? Leave me alone, all right? Bobby Hill is already bad enough. Now I got to be compared to Jake Harper. Ugh.
Wow.
Blind Farmer saying, "Watch car. Are there any Rolex books you recommend?" Honestly, I'm not the foremost expert on this. Listen, if I had to pick, probably the Mondani books are the best, but they're
Expensive.
grossly expensive, right? So I think Stefano is probably the best, or Stefano is probably the best person to ask this question to. 100%, he will definitely let you know. I like watch saying lots of cool, strange double sign watch out there for vintage fans to discover. Not just that, there's also some ridiculous like mistakes. So I don't know if you've ever seen this. So the 214.
Let me show you something. I think this is interesting. So I was in the city a couple of days ago and I picked up Watch Time.
You
What do you
picked
think?
up
What do you guys
what?
think? A magazine. Look at that.
Watch
It's a
time.
yeah, Watch Time. That's the it's going to be right the October meeting is going to be kind of sponsored by Watch Time. Um, the one that's in the city. So I figured, hey, Let me pick up one of these magazines and let's see what they're talking about. Man, was this ridiculous. I mean, this Red Dot Award, look at this. They were talking about the awards given to different watches. It's just all garbage.
Here's one, Tim. What do you think about this? The Air King?
Oh, with the 2 9s?
Yep.
9
These
Yeah,
are
that's it.
like, how did that ever leave the factory? You know what I mean? It's not just signing that is
Yeah.
that is interesting, but there's a bunch of cool stuff to be had out there. Kurt A saying, "Oh my God, take my money for that speed." Yeah, but I wish, man, I just wish that it was small. It needs to be small. That's it.
It's a little bit
Mike
on
Oxon saying Comex will be rare.
Medusa.
Imagine $10,000 been giving them, but surely retail store shifted many times more than certified. Yeah, 100%. I would tend to agree with this, Mike. That's definitely a good point. But again, we're speculating because we don't know what the official numbers are on the Comex Submariners or on the Tiffany signed Submariners or any of the others. You know what I mean? If it was a Comex signed Sea Dweller, for example, or Comex or a Tiffany signed, whatever it may be. So yeah.
Mm.
JBI Deeks saying the Patek salon at the Tiffany flagship is an entire floor and mere blocks away from the Patek offices in New York, which does no retail. Interesting. Always cool. Golden Majestic Meatball saying Tim is no goofball. The 36 mil Explorer is the way to go. Unbelievable.
It is. It's the best. It's the best size. I gotta be honest. 36. Oversized watch. It's unwearable. Whereas the smaller size watch, the only people who don't like the smaller size are very subconscious. People who lack something in there's a lot of people who wear like a watch for just get that little bit extra boost. The boost. The confidence, right? When you need some confidence, you wear the big one. When you feel good, just put on the 36.
You're nuts. You know that.
Right?
You are absolutely nuts. Dr. Flickflack saying, I wonder how many Tiffany signed pieces are fake in case you really want to, but one on Gray Market, I believe you can check with Tiffany if the serial number is sold by them. I mean,
Ooh,
yeah, for sure. Listen, it's not I wouldn't be surprised if there are many fake ones out there. Batch Guitar asking thoughts on the Batch. Let me pull this up 1 second.
Armillary Tourbillon.
I just butchered the spelling of this, but it's all good. Oh yes. We pulled this up the other day. Here it is. This is crazy space looking thing. Look at this.
Whoa, what the hell is this? Sheesh. Is it retrograde?
Yeah, so it's it looks like a retrograde hour and a retrograde minute with I don't even know what that is. It looks like some kind of flying tourbillon.
It's like 3 axis, right? It's just fully.
Yeah, I have I don't know the first thing about this. Let's pull this up. Oh, it's a piece unique. This is a piece unique.
Ooh! A piece unique.
In order to celebrate its 260th anniversary back in 2015, was the most complicated watch ever created. Okay. Question: This is not the case with a simpler watch bearing the mechanism used in the 57-260. All right. Blah 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 blah. Man, these articles just need to get to the point.
I know, right? It's a whole
multiple axis
War and Peace.
Such remain an exception and are clearly extremely complicated. It's called an armillary tourbillon because it's based on an armillary sphere, like the Warren incorporated an astronomical clock made by the French clockmaker in the 18th century. Interesting. The tourbillon.
Oh, it's got a bubble on the glass.
Oh, that's. Man, that is strange, but cool looking.
If you hate cyclopses, get ready. Wow.
This is pretty, this is pretty crazy.
Out there. It's freaking out there.
We got Mr. GMT joining us with a $5 super chat saying, love to see my two OG brothers talking watches. That's what it's all about, guys. It's all about the watches. Thank you very much for
The
the super chat,
community.
Mr. GMT. It's greatly appreciated. Now, what does a piece like this cost? I want to know what the cost is because everyone wants to know.
Ooh. They have it at the end of the article. They should have,
No, they
unless
don't have it.
it was on request.
Yeah, it's price on request, right? I mean, it's a boutique piece, right? So it's not surprising. We probably will never see this in our personal lives. You know what
And
I
that
mean?
was probably for the VVVIP collector.
Right. We got Logan Hall joining us. Oh, we
Logan.
got Ali Reza. Ali, thank you very much for joining. Great guy. He, man, extremely generous. Extremely generous. And what I'll do, Ali, I don't want to reveal it yet, but what I'll do is I'll do a live unboxing and I'll do like a video format video and I'll give you kind of my feedback on the thing, right? Logan saying
Thing.
Marco sneeze must
Ooh.
be allergic to BS. Oh boy.
Oh.
He says, "Have a good stream, gentlemen. I can't stay on YouTube, but YouTube screamed in my pocket for me to tune in. Upvote people. That's right, guys. Please be sure
Hit the
to
bell icon. Hit the bell
like
icon.
the video. Yeah, 100%. I'm only going to do another 30 minutes. I just want to do a quick 1 hour stream. But yeah, man, listen, I'm extremely disappointed, distraught, and I'm scared. Do you know what I mean? I'm scared to a certain extent. Can you imagine if we see a day where Hublot has Tiffany signed dials?
It's inevitable, actually. You know what? It's like a meteorite in that movie. You can see it a million miles away, but that's coming because that's gonna be the only way the Hublots are gonna sell. And people will go crazy for them because they'll say, "Oh, but that's the boutique only edition. It's got the Tiffany sign." Those are gonna go over retail.
Ooh, Sam is AP saying, Marco, there's a Patek 5107R on Watchfinder UK, but it's saying 35 millimeters. Thought they were 37. Yeah, they're 100% 37 millimeters. No question. And Sam, if you're having trouble finding it, I can definitely try and find you one. That's not an issue. So let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to help you find one if you are looking for it. I know you've been looking for a while now, so it's unfortunate you haven't been able to find anything. It's kind of ridiculous if I'm being totally honest.
Maybe
They shouldn't
Nico
be
has some
that difficult to
contacts.
find.
Nico or Stefano, right? They might be able to
Yeah,
procure
but I mean,
something like that.
there's no reason why Nico's contacts in the U.S. couldn't be able to get.
Exactly.
Right, 100%. Martin Kilvander saying, I have this fascination for the Lange 1 Tourbillon perpetual calendar, and I'm not sure why. It's just interesting and beautiful.
Tourbillon, perpetual calendar. You mad?
Mm,
Is it tourbillon on the back?
yeah. Can I be honest with you?
Oh, that's the brand new one. That's
I gotta,
the
I
that's the
gotta
one
be
that just came
totally,
out.
totally honest with you.
You're not a fan of this?
No.
It's too undercover. It's too subtle.
No, that's not why. I mean, it's just I don't know what it is. Like I don't like the Lange 1 on the right side. I prefer it on the left
Well,
of the
that's
dial. That's the
too.
first kind of thing.
Well, that's to point. This is to tell people that this is a tourbillon. You see, they flipped it. That way, if you see someone with a Lange one,
That has
and
nothing
it's
to do with it.
opposite, the person is gonna be like, imagine this: you're in Germany, you're at you're having a dinner before your opera, right? And it's an exquisite restaurant, and you sit down, and you see a couple next to you. The gentleman is wearing a Lange one, right? And you are wearing this Lange one. Now, if he comes to you and he says, What's going on with your Lange? I noticed both of us. So yours on the other side. What is that?" And you go, "Well, that's the tourbillon." The next time the next time he sees someone with the opposite one, he learned his lesson. Then he's gonna be a little scared. It's very subtle flex. It's a subtle flex. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Tim, you're out of your mind. We got Utkarsh Sharma saying, planning to buy the Hydro Conquest Chrono as my first luxury watch. Good choice. I would just get the regular Hydro Conquest. Why get the chronograph? Save yourself the money. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I would just get the regular Hydro Conquest personally. What does something like this cost? 2,400
It's too
Australia.
much. Yeah, it's too much. And
Yeah,
these are big.
right.
You know what I would do? Instead of getting this Lange, this one, the design is just
Get it
I
on
don't like
rubber
it.
or
They
on
have a
metal.
diver. No, do the heritage. Open the heritage. I think heritage is better. This one, it's just like a Submariner knockoff, but their heritage diver. That
Not this one.
no, that's the Chrono heritage. Yes, this one. That's a unique take on the diver. So like if you're gonna spend less money, you at least you want to get something that's unique. I know it's not like
No, this has really good diving
ama
history. And you can get in a
yeah,
bunch of dial colors too. But if you're
yeah.
looking specifically for a chronograph, I mean,
At that price, I would go for the Aquanaut. What do you think? Why go for the Lange? Because they're so similar. Look, open up the Tag Heuer Aqua Racer. It's
oh,
so
you're
much
talking the
better.
Aqua Racer?
Sorry, yeah, sorry. Aqua Racer versus the Hydro Quest. I think Aqua Racer looks better.
Yeah, that's an option, no question. I don't think I would go for this, to be honest. I think I would stick with
No,
Lange or
not
Texas.
the new model. Actually, the new model is not that great,
You're talking this one?
like the previous model. Yeah, yeah. I think that's better than the Hydro Quest. The design is just a little bit better.
I would just
The
get the
Hydro
regular
Quest.
Hydra Conquest.
I hate the Hydro Conquest. It's
Sam
garbage.
AP saying, I know I am going to you, just saying, you're my man. Okay, so let me know what metal. If you wanted rose gold, I could try and find rose gold. There's white gold or yellow gold. Let me know what metal, and I'd be happy to source it. Happy to source it, no question. Advanced Research V Concept Tourbillon. You know which one I like? I like the Concept Tourbillon, or the Concept, sorry, the Advanced Research Patek Travel Time, the Aquanaut Travel Time, especially in blue. Amazing. We got a couple super chats. We got Toyota Mo with the $5. Thank you very much. Saying, sorry, can't stay. Being a tourist today. Having some family visit. No worries, Toyota Mo. Thank you for stopping by. I'm looking forward to our upcoming live stream together. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Ooh,
Me and
wait,
Toyota
let me
Mo,
do the drop. I finally did Toyota
we're
Mo's drop.
planning big things.
Oh, right. My audio is hooked up different. I'm just being lazy. I didn't want to turn. Okay, hold on. Let me play.
Did you watch? No. So shut the fuck up.
Okay, one more time.
Did you watch? No. So shut the fuck up.
There we go. It's the Toyota Mo intro. I don't know. You heard that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
It's hooked up.
Toyota, thank you very much for the $5. That's greatly appreciated. We got Belle DeVille with a €5 saying, Marco Tim, which JLC would you consider, ignoring that the brand itself is soft? Thanks. Which one, Tim?
I would go to Alex and buy his blue JLC reverser. Just keep it simple. Because those dual face ones, they're impossible to set. Just keep it simple, in my opinion, right?
There's a couple.
Just
There's a couple I'd recommend.
because at this point right now, I feel like, look, I like their ultra thin, right? But I look at Longines Heritage and they're so, that's it. This is it. This is probably the best JLC that money can buy. It's incredible. Simple. The service cost is not going to cost you infinity. Like the ultra thin moon phase, those I used to like those, but now I think I would just go for Longines Heritage, one of their heritage ones. Save a whole bunch of money and you get something very similar and a little bit, I feel like, more unique. I don't know.
All
But
right.
this is it.
That's one
What do you think?
option. The other one, the one I would personally get is a JLC tribute to 1931. That's one option. This is my first option. I love this. The syringe, no, not the syringe hands. I want the sword hands. These
Sold,
one right
yes.
here. This is great.
Complement the indices.
Except that it's only one, like it's only one-sided dial, right? So there's no other side. And
I don't want
this
the two
harkens
sides
back to
actually.
the original reverso, right? Because
Yeah,
when they were sold in North America, they actually didn't put Jaeger-LeCoultre. It would just say reverso on the dial. So that's the idea. I think it's just simple, just classy,
beautiful.
just perfect.
Yeah.
Class. That's the best way to say that. The other one I like, and there's a couple from the Polaris range. So
Ooh, Polaris.
I like
No.
this one that one of our mutual
Ooh.
friends, who's no longer on the stream, is was thinking about getting, and that's Ali
Yeah.
Reza. He was thinking about getting this JLC Polaris in
Yeah.
particular. It's a bit expensive, don't get me wrong, but
It's
I think
very
this is a great
expensive.
watch. And the other is the Polaris chronograph. That's a great watch too. You can go that
Good
direction.
old
I
days.
think
I mean, those are cheap. They're so cheap.
right. They're not very expensive either, and you
Yeah.
get triple finish
Damn.
on the dial. Beautiful movement. I know we had a friend, Mister Two, who didn't like it. Unfortunately, he got rid of it. But
Yes. He
man, one
flipped it
man's
over.
loss is another man's treasure, if you will. I
Yeah.
think this is good. And then JLC sector dial. Anything with their sector dials are great as well. So you can get this one. These
Oh
are
yeah.
very cheap. These are the Geophysic with the sector dial. I actually saw this at the AD. They still have these,
Hmm.
even though they were made like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But these ones in particular are very soft. This one here is starting to creep up in price, starting to be a bit more expensive.
Yeah. Just simple date and time is okay. Like
And
like
then
this
they got
one,
the
I don't
chronograph
mind.
version. They also have
How much is
which
that
aren't
chronograph,
that
guys?
expensive either, considering what you're getting. The only downfall is there's no
Yeah.
running seconds on the chronograph itself.
Huh?
So it's just two timers, right? So one's an hour on the left and then one's a minute on the right. And there's no display case back, which are the like otherwise I would snatch that up in a heartbeat. But
Ooh.
yeah, that's really the only downfalls of these in my
See,
opinion.
instead of this, I would just go for the Longines, save even more money. The new Longines Heritage, or like the big eye pilot, big eye. I
Right.
think those are
Yeah,
in
definitely an
competition.
option, no question. But I think those ones, listen, to give you some value for money, those are all options that are on the table and that I would
Hmm.
certainly consider
Yeah.
if you are looking to add to the collection. Bello, thank you very much for the €5. It's very kind. Woody Jag asking, how you doing? Any update on Nico's health? Guys, not looking good. I spoke with Nico because we got some
Ooh.
business to do. We got a couple of deals we got to go through, and
Yeah.
it's listen. I'm laughing, but it's actually very serious. Like he feels very very shitty. So
Shit.
yeah, I'm
Woody
really
Jag.
wishing that he gets through it. You know.
Woody Jag got the purple reverso. That's the boutique only.
I think it's the blue. It just
No,
looks
no,
purple.
no, no, no. No, he has the purple one.
Okay,
I think
maybe
he
I'm
has the
wrong.
purple.
Very
I think he
possible.
has the purple one. Let us know. I think he has the purple
Ooh,
one.
Toyota Mo says if you're still on in 20 minutes, drop me the link. I'm headed somewhere fighting amazing. I would probably won't be on in 20
Ooh.
minutes, unfortunately, guys. I gotta wrap this one up early. Gotta wrap this puppy up
Quick.
early. I'm gonna go for
Quick and
another
easy.
17 minutes, and then I gotta shoot off. I
Hmm.
got something that came in. Plus, then I got dinner. So we got BTV Boss Man saying Marco Tim, I have a Breitling Transocean chronograph runner. Okay, let me look this up. Breitling Transocean chronograph.
Hmm.
What's the reference? 1460.
Oh, he has blue one. Okay, that's the. I think he put it
Yeah, it's
next to.
just the hue of it, right?
Damn it. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, purple ones are freaking hard to get. You have to pay the full whack.
Interesting. I don't hate it.
Oh,
It's a little busy, but I don't
it's
hate
not
it.
my first choice.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, but it's nice. You know, there's
Wow.
nothing wrong with this.
And it's a moon phase. Dude, that looks like it's got everything. What is going on? Oh my God, it's got a
It's day,
date.
date, month, moon phase.
Jeez, and the chronograph.
I think it's a triple calendar, right?
Oh, that's by the looks of it, yeah.
How thick is the piece? I need to find out more about it.
Oof. Wow.
It might be a Valjoux 7750, and then they
Hmm.
put a bunch of modules on it, like a day module,
Yeah.
month module.
Man, is that?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not my
Not
favorite
gonna.
though. Listen, it's not a choice
Yeah.
that everybody will like either. You know, it's just to me a bit too busy. But
It's so complicated. I'm a fan of stupid shit like this Explorer 1. It's got nothing on it. You see, it's just date, time, not even a date. It's just hours, minutes, and seconds. Um, and it's also got the most important, it's a little bit overcomplicated with its smaller size complication, that low base weight.
Ooh, look at this. I like watch saying JLC now have gold-plated rotors. Very disappointing. Yeah, 100%.
Ooh,
It's
that's
cheap and nasty. They're really, yeah.
vicious.
It's not looking good. JLC is taking a lot of shortcuts, at
Fuck,
least as of late.
that's
I don't like this stuff.
disgusting.
When I hear this stuff, it's very
You know
bad.
what they should do? Now, you guys might disagree, but what do you think about this? They should rename the brand and change the logo. They should call it JLC and not Jaeger-LeCoultre. On the dial, just that whole logo in that micro print, Jaeger-LeCoultre. It just pisses me off. And people can't read it. Most people, they're morons. Unless they're gonna sell it
Oh, is
to
that how you really feel?
French exclusively. I don't see any point of keeping it Jaeger-LeCoultre.
Well, that's what their brand name is, Tim. What do you mean? What's the point?
No, but their brand is also those three letters, JLC. Just keep it JLC. Look at the what's it called? Saint Laurent, right?
We got a picture in from
The-
Watchholic asking, where was it? Alex. Pull up the picture of the Reverso in WhatsApp. Yeah, so these are
You
the
know,
same watch, but in
oh,
different shades of light.
wow.
Yeah, which is pretty
Crazy.
cool.
You see, look, Saint Laurent, they shorten it to YSL. They're not going around and saying Yves Saint Laurent. Yves Saint Laurent. Nobody knows. You say Yves Saint Laurent in the United States, people can go, what? What you talking about? What is Yves Saint Laurent? They don't even know what the YSL stands for.
Ooh, this is a good question. Luis asking, what would you choose between an 89 birth year or 2006, 2007, 16, 7, 10 Pepsi? I would only purchase the birth year Pepsi in excellent condition from a reputable dealer. Well, let me know. If anything, I can help you source that. But if you're asking me which one I would get, I would probably get the 2006, 2007, 16, 7, 10 Pepsi. You'll save money, and you also get solid end links. So you're not getting a super rattly bracelet. It'll probably be in better condition. Yeah, that's just what I would be getting. Yeah. I mean, I would even potentially go 1600, 16700 Swiss only dial. I think those are even a little bit, like that John Mayer quote, look closer still. That's kind of the idea, right? It's those little things. But 16710 is a great watch. I think, if you get in 2006, 2007, you'll get something that is, modern, kind of more modern bracelet construction and case and wear, but still that vintage aesthetic. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. We got Maxime L in the house with a £5 saying, hello, Marco. Maxime is going to the London Watch Show. Maxime, I look forward to seeing you. I'm really hoping that I can go. Otherwise, I will be pissed. I will be absolutely fucking pissed. I'll be fucking pissed. Fucking pissed. I'll be actually, I will be pissed.
He is a freaking crazy guy. He sent me quite a bit of coin towards the tickets.
Right.
He's a freaking cool guy. He's a cool guy. We disagree politically, but he wants us to do
because
YouTube.
he actually has, experience in let's call it communist countries, Tim. So when you're espousing
Me too. I was born in
you
USSR.
left the communist country to come to a
USSR.
capitalist one, Tim.
I was born in USSR. I was born in 1990.
Right.
1991, the whole thing fell apart. When I was 7 years old, I still remember using the Soviet currency. No, not 97. Maybe 96. We were still using USSR currency, and then 97, 98, we switched to Ukrainian-based currency. It was quite a celebration. Everybody was celebrating new hryvnias and stuff. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I remember the good old days.
Ooh, we got Tin Man saying I also got an Explorer 36. It looks great.
Congratulations, Tin Man. We are Explorer 36 mil sisters.
And we got Mr. GMT with the $5 Australian saying, Tim, are you coming me a moron? I think he means, are you calling me a moron?
Yves Saint Laurent, I think he's referring to that.
No, I think he's talking about when you said most people aren't morons.
Yes. I'm calling. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Hey, I'm one of them. I'm saying me and Mr. Jim T, we're not the smartest people on the block. I think Mr. Jim T is obviously more clever than me, but you know, but yeah, I'm pretty stupid.
Tim, are you okay, man? Are you sober? Are you on the edibles?
Yes, no, I'm doing good. Oh, I'm out of water. It's all good,
Oh,
man.
man. What can I say? I'm sad, Tim. What happens if we lose Tiffany signed Pateks?
Oh no.
That'll be awful. Absolutely devastating. Especially for Hublot signed Pateks. There we go. Look at this. Toyota Mo with the $5 saying, Tim, to be honest, 99% of the free world disagrees with you politically. Exactly.
I don't know. It's
No, you do know. Tim is part of the free
mm,
minority. The
I
very,
don't
very,
think
very,
so.
very, 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 very
Actually, I
few.
mean, if you talk to a lot of people from the USSR, they'll tell you how great it was. It wasn't great for people in gulags, but United States has the same gulags probably that are even worse than Russia. I mean, United States has the biggest percentage of people in jail than like the next seven countries combined.
Tim, you
So
realize
what
that
is
the
a
USSR is responsible for like over 50 million deaths
I mean,
under
United
communist
States has
regime?
like United States is in 9 wars right now. I don't know. I mean,
What is that? How does that compare, Tim? We're talking about what? That's
but
nothing
it just
compared to
counts
the.
how you see that it just counts how what is death and how many people USSR say. I mean, they defeated the Germans in the World War II. I mean, Russians. There's like 20 million Russian people died in that war.
Tim, I can't believe
So
you're actually defending communism live on air for
it
everyone
wasn't
to
the
see.
communism that killed. I mean, it was
What do you
Stalin.
mean? It was okay. It was the
A
okay. Here's
system
the thing,
doesn't
right?
kill. It's the people. It's the
Here's
leader, the
why I
person in
hate
charge.
people who are communist leaning, right? And I'll explain to you
It
this.
has nothing, here,
It's not
wait.
communism, right? It's
It's
not real
not, it's not
communism,
the communism. No, but
right?
communism doesn't kill. Same way like capitalism doesn't kill. It's the people in charge that
Exactly.
responsible for the policies,
But
right?
that's what happens under communist regimes, Tim. The worst
No,
of the worst always rise
dude,
to the top.
there's different things happen at all kinds of systems. It's like the system is irrelevant. It's the people who get in power. Yeah. I mean,
We got
what,
Jamie J saying he upvoted. Nice video yesterday, buddy. Nice video yesterday. Very nice
oh,
video.
he was with me on Elite Luxury.
Yeah, Tim, can we talk about that for a second? What were you thinking?
What was I thinking? I mean, it was a great time. I had some great time. It was quite incredible. Is it, you guys? I mean, the life is short. You have to have a laugh or two. I went for a gag. It was
Here we go. We're dropping the topic. Night wristwatchman demanding with his £1.80 super chat. Thank you very much.
wait, who started it?
No
Who
politics.
started it? It wasn't me.
Oh, it was Toyota Mo because he said Tim,
Toyota Mo.
99% of the free world disagrees with you politically.
But actually, a lot of people they don't know what my politics are,
What do you mean?
right?
We all know that you're batshit crazy. That's all that matters, Tim.
But you don't know. See, here's the thing. A lot of people think
Right,
they know my
exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of
politics.
assumptions that are made, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Like they'll say,
exactly.
"Oh, you're a communist." Like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. That's those are not my. It's like it would be a shortcut. That's why I hate the oversimplification. See, I'm a politically I'm a guy of many words. I think when people try to simplify it, politics are extremely complex. I'll just comment on politics. They're extremely complex. And when people try to simplify things, explain it like for dummies, never works out.
Right.
Mr. GMT!
What's going on, big guy?
Hey boys, how you going? I just thought I'd come and say a quick hello to my two brothers, and we're one of them. We're more brothers with one of us. We're more. Me and Tim are they're not the smartest guys. How you boys going? All good?
Oh yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
this.
just sort of.
Jamie J saying you should apologize to Archie. For what? What do I have to apologize?
I
Please
love this
explain to
Oh
me,
my
Jamie. What
god!
do I have to
Oh my
apologize for?
god!
Please.
guy.
I will not end the show until I get an explanation of what I need to apologize. Please tell me what I need to apologize for, guys, because I'm still
What the heck?
I'm still
You were a
confused
gentleman, man.
why he fiked us off, Tim. I don't get it.
Yo,
You were
Jimmy
a
J.
gentleman.
There's this
man.
talk
have to
about
watch.
hosts and the parasite, and all
I
I
was
know
with
is
Jamie.
that when we were there, Tim, there was
Yeah.
400 to 500 viewers a night,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
now we're at
we were hitting
260. They're at 260 a night. Tim is taking a nosedive, and I don't like it. I don't like seeing that because no matter what Archie may say or think about it, I want him to succeed. Like I want everybody else who has a channel, be it B. Bardsley or Perth Luxury or Wings and Watches or Stefano, or I want everybody to succeed in this space. You know what I mean? There's enough pie for everyone to eat out of, right?
Oh yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's all this is what the community
We're just discovering new
all
pies.
about. It's about discussions. It's about getting other people's opinions, forming your own through the help and shaping your own opinion about watches through the advice or the perspectives or the experiences of other people. So listen, I got to be honest with you. I have nothing to apologize for, but if you feel I have something to apologize for, by all means, please let me know what it is
You
that I
do
need
not
to
have to apologize for anything, Marco.
No,
Uh,
Mr. I'm curious, man, that he would even apologize. What do I have to apologize for? I got sacked.
Oh my God, Jesus! Some people.
But
that's very
yeah, guys, I
funny.
got to tell you, I was wearing the Pam today, Mr. GMT. I went to go take my grad photos. Did you see my nice suit?
Ah,
I haven't
that's
seen
what the
anything yet. I
suit
just went
was
up.
for.
Yeah, because I was taking my
Makes
well,
sense.
I took off the suit jacket. That was just for the photo purposes because I wanted to show you that. But yeah, the idea was I wear the Pam, right? So I have the one watch in my collection that I take on all special occasions, like all my special life occasions. That's why I think, Tim, if you do hikes in the future, you shouldn't bring the Explorer 1. You should always wear the Explorer 2 because you've always done
Yeah.
hikes with the Explorer 2, right? It only makes sense. That's your
Even
hiking
like the
watch, right?
long, even on the long ass hikes.
Yeah, because the point is, right, is you've made a bunch of memories with that watch specifically, right? So you want to keep building on those memories rather than have a new watch take the spot or take those memories away from that watch, right? So I wear the Pam to all my important life events, and that's why it's a very significant watch to me, you know?
Shit.
You know, that's an awesome way of thinking, eh, Marco?
I might have
It's
said
a-
something really stupid to someone earlier today. I'm not gonna say who
You
and
can?
what did I
No,
say,
never,
but I said
never.
something really, really stupid. We might find out in 2-3 years later. We'll see how it
Oh
goes.
no, 2-3 years.
But
I
I
don't know
said,
if we'll be around,
yeah,
man. What's going on? 2-3 years. One of
yeah.
them now, man. One of them
I
now.
made a promise I might not be able to keep. We'll see.
Okay, that's a good
I
one.
just hope he's a gentleman. Let's hope the guy is a gentleman.
Here we go. This is a great question from Bella the Bell with a
Ooh.
€5 saying, another question, guys. Zenith El Primero A384 on black leather as a dress watch. I'm totally in love with it. You know, I got to try this on. I got to be honest with you. On the bracelet, it's totally underwhelming. That clasp, man, I almost ripped my entire nail off trying to open the clasp. It was garbage. Absolutely garbage. But I tried it on the leather as well. Amazing.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful watch. No
It
question
looks
about it.
beautiful, man.
Totally
It
unique.
does. Oh my God.
This is totally
Definitely.
unique. And it's a great size too.
This is a
37
perfect
mil.
dress chronograph.
Very different type of case. Yeah, this is a perfect
Look,
dress watch.
Can I tell you
Yeah,
something? I'm a
100%.
sucker. I'm a sucker for the panda doll, man.
I
I'm a
love that
beast.
Panda Dial. It looks
Oh, I love
amazing
it,
in
man.
person. I'm telling you guys, this is really, really underrated watch.
The bee's knees. How do they make
How
it
much?
in 38 mil
how much-
size? It's
Is that 38? Is it?
Let's look it up. How much it is?
it's
It's 37.
that's quite a feat of engineering. There's not that many
This one is nice
chronographs
too.
of that
They made a Liberty edition. I think it is a limited edition 500
Well,
in
that's
blue dye.
expensive. Wow.
Yeah, it's too expensive though. So look at
Let's
these.
not go
These
crazy.
are 7,500.
That's nothing.
That's nothing. You're getting, some hand decoration on the movement. This is brand new.
Wow, look at that. That's
You know what? I bought it on the
Chrome wheels,
list
vertical
today.
clutch. It's a bit of an old movement, you know what I mean? But
Doesn't matter, man. It's class, man. Beautiful.
it's gorgeous.
Pure class.
Absolutely gorgeous. No question. We got JB. Thank you very much with a €20 saying, what's better or as good as Rolex real estate? Today I bought my fourth
Ooh.
condo rental. More watches. Yeah, no
Wow.
question. That passive income stream, man. That's what it's at.
Nice.
That's what it's all about. All about
Congratulations.
building your
JB's a legend.
Wow.
Congratulations. Fourth condo
Congrats,
rental.
brother.
And that is, listen, to have one home paid off in your lifetime is a big achievement. For most people, they'll never buy a house, but to have, a home and 4 rentals, fuck, that's amazing. Congratulations, man. Take it all in and enjoy the beautiful new acquisition. You just got the Surrey Submariner. It looks amazing. And he got the Bumblebee as well.
The Bumblebee, yes.
He got both, right? That's amazing. And he got 40 mil, which I prefer the 40 mil case personally.
I love the Surrey though, man. Congrats,
I think it's just, the Surrey is gorgeous. Really, and it's unique, nobody has that stuff, That's what's nice. It's like it's your watch, you know what I mean? It's something that you would wear. And that level of like my watch, like it's mine, you can't just buy a watch and say it's yours. It really has to reflect, I think, your character. And I think it fits kind of JB perfectly. And to have it with the Bumblebee, it's a perfect 2-tone meal deal. You get the neo vintage with the kind of more modern. Beautiful, absolutely amazing 2-piece.
Oof. Amazing.
We thank you very much again for the 20 years. That's extremely kind and generous. We got quicker than drawing with the $2 saying Zenith for the win. It's one that I saw the other day. It was a Zenith Defy Panda. I think it just came out this year, and it was pretty incredible, actually. Hold on, let me find a good picture and do this watch justice. I like it on the leather strap, actually. I like this much more on the leather strap. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the Defy range, I'm going to be honest with you. But, hold on. I need the link. Fuck. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Hey, did it disappear? Where did it go?
Hey. Well, I think he clicked the wrong button. And now we're here. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
For Toyota Mo. Let me drop the link for Toyota Mo. Here we go.
Just when you feel you ain't gonna be here for 20 minutes longer.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here for another 30. I'm gonna do the hour and a half. So here it is, right? This is the one, the Defy Panda, no date, Panda dial with the 10th of a second movement. This is great.
That's pretty beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
It's a beautiful Panda.
A little big, I'll be honest. A little big looking.
What size is that, sorry? What size is it?
I don't know, actually. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Hoodwinky. I'll tell you all the techs and specs now.
Specs and techs.
10,200 on rubber, 11,200 to titanium. The watch itself, 44 millimeters, 14.5 millimeters thick. And we got the man himself. Mo, what's going on?
What's up, fellas? How's it going? Sorry, it's fucking windy as fuck.
Did you
out
watch?
here.
No.
You guys ready?
So shut the fuck up.
I love it. All right, you guys ready? Ready?
Let's see it.
Yeah. Oh, someone's hiking. Oh, baby. Damn.
That's where it's at.
That's Alcatraz right there. That's the Bay Bridge. I don't know. I'm like doing this totally blind. So Alcatraz, Bay Bridge. That's the city, obviously. And then there we are, fellas.
Wow.
Did you guys see that?
That's the Golden Gate, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking windy as fuck as usual.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Fucking beautiful.
Good job going on a little hike.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of hippies that do that shit around here, but
Yeah, I'm one of those.
Me, but...
Unfortunately, I'm growing the beard again. I'll get to that.
All right, guys, I gotta get back to it. I'll talk to you guys later.
Take care. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you
us,
for
man.
sharing. Wow.
Yeah.
Golden Gate, baby.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow.
But yeah, man, I saw this Zenith. Very, very interesting. I like it a lot. And listen, there's not many
Beautiful
Panda dial watches that aren't from, AP or Vacheron. Like even the Vacheron, they make, it's so nice. But the overseas chrono. But the problem is their bloody date window. It kills me. Look at this. The reverse Panda layout. But that date window just kills the whole watch. Get rid of the date. You don't need the date. Fuck me dead. look at that. This is amazing. This is beautiful. And they just
The date is kind of-
absolutely destroyed. Wow. Hold on. I want to pull up this chat. Jamie J says, Archie can be very, listen to this, Tim. This is, you know, when they start a sentence like this, right? This
Here
person
we
can be, right? They're already making excuses, but it's okay. It's okay. I mean,
You know
very
what I'm
volatile.
waiting for? You
But
wait.
deep down-
Hold on. Pause there. I can't wait for Jamie's first disagreement with Archie.
Right, that'll be
And then
funny.
we'll wonder him back after he gets called a bitch. He gets kicked off the stream.
So he says, Archie can be very volatile, but deep down he wishes you to be successful. He's cornered himself and doesn't quite know how to diffuse the situation. Your olive branch will break the deadlock.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so
Jamie,
cool.
man, you should have taken up
He's a
philosophy.
gentleman. He's a
You
gentleman.
should have taken up philosophy, man.
Yeah.
I've been.
Hey, he's
I've
so
been
good.
moved.
I
I've
had a
been
great
moved.
talk with him. Jamie
He's a
is
cool
really
guy.
sweet.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Mm.
I got to tell you guys, some things, you know, they're better off just letting rest for a little bit. That's all I'm going to say. Just let them rest. You know? And if they're meant to be,
Go with the flow, man. Go with the flow.
right. If they're meant to be, they're meant to be. But yeah, man, that's what it's all about. Is the watches. I'm still pissed about Tiffany. Tiffany signed Pateks might be going away for Hublot signed Hublot.
Ooh.
Tiffany signed Hublots. Unbelievable.
Is that going to really happen?
I mean, it's possible, right? Because here's the thing, right, Mr. Jim T. LVMH acquired Tiffany, right? But
Yeah.
Tiffany, or LVMH rather, and Patek, you know, they're competitors, and the owners of LVMH, that family, they hate the Stearns supposedly. So there's a very, very good chance that they, you know, revoke the deal with Patek, which has been going on since 1851.
Wow.
Yes.
That'll be
That's
a kick in the
long
nut.
time, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's what it's all about, is the watches. Even the reverse Panda from Zenith, the one that they released this year, the A386, that's a nice one too.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about reverse Panda dials, or Panda dials even. There's that, what's it called? The Mitsukoshi Speedmaster. You ever seen that, Tim?
No. Mitsukoshi. That's it.
There's a special dial that they make. Oh, we got the Jesus joining us. Jeez, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go.
Jesus.
I will be on for a little bit more. This is called the Mitsukoshi dial. It's a Panda dial. It's from the 2000s, if I'm not mistaken.
That is nice, man. I really like that.
Ooh. Captain has this one, though? Or no.
He has the Tokyo 2020
Tokyo
Panda.
Yeah.
Yes.
This
It looks
is over.
similar. It looks similar. Okay.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Greg
that a big-
Johnson.
is that-
Hi, I'm back.
that-
Thanks again for the Tiffany history. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Is that like a 44 or how big is that? Is that huge or is it good size?
No, it's a regular Speedy. Regular Speedy.
A regular speed, is it? Oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah, regular size is Speedy. Duco Ted pointing out that watch is beyond expensive. Yeah, it's yes, it's not a JD. I think they made the dial right only in Japan. So yes, JDM actually.
Yeah, if you say actually happens, can you imagine how people are going to go crazy at auctions?
Oh, look at this, 8,000. Maybe it's not that expensive.
Ooh.
Hold on one second.
Well, now that we're spooking it, it's going to go through the roof. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on a second.
This one for 6,000? That's nothing.
6,000. This is in the U.S. by the way, because I know you punters like the U.S. dollar. This is not that expensive at all. And you can always pull this dial and put it in another Speedmaster because you see, look, he still has the original one.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Right.
That is nice, man. I really do like
Yeah,
that.
but this is polished to bits. Don't buy this one.
Is that Franken?
No, it's not Frank. It's just a dial swap.
Okay. That's what. Swapperoonie. Dial Swapperoonie.
Swapperoonie.
Listen, I think it's a cool. I don't know much. I don't know. Look at that Franken watch. It's not a Franken
Man.
watch. Oh yes, because they made original ones, but they made ones where you can dial swap as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Jesus, is that against the religious teachings, style swapping?
Yeah. You know, we talked a bit about it yesterday on your stream.
Thou
And,
shalt not swap.
Actually, you know, for the Oyster Perpetuals, you will be able soon to take your old Oyster Perpetual and swap it for a one of the colorful dials. And actually, people are warning us now that the market is going to be swarmed by aftermarket. Well, it's not aftermarket, but by new dials, Oyster Perpetuals.
Yeah, so that's something. What's his name? Nico was talking about, right? And that was like all the dealers are asking to swap their dial colors for Tiffany dial colors, which Rolex
Yeah.
actually allows you to do, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly,
that's why
exactly.
Get flooded. The market is going to get flooded with a bunch of different dials, like red and all the hard ones, basically red.
I'm
And
surprised that Rolex allows that to happen.
no, they are letting it happen. That's why they're so behind. On
Well, it didn't
prices
happen
today.
yet, so we don't know. This could
Right.
just be speculation.
It's not speculation, Tim. It's going to happen. The Jesus himself said it, Tim. The Jesus.
Did you say that?
This
I have to
one-
see it true. Just like people
Because
who
basically
doubted that Jesus was resurrected, they wanted
my
to
AD just told me that I could do it if I wanted to. I mean,
Yeah.
not right now, but
you see
maybe
it? That's the
in a few
difference.
months.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
No, you can 100%. Tim, this has been more than confirmed. It's
Yeah,
not
but-
what they all say. It's 100% confirmed.
But the Romans said that they will not crucify the Jesus, and then what happened? You see? It's
Look at this. Duke Quartet says, "Let it be known, it is gospel." That's right, guys. This is the mega church of horology, guys. It's the mega church. It's the horology mega church. We're gonna be doing those rituals, Tim. We're gonna be baptizing people live on air and performing miracles.
hey man, that's
Amen.
Watch how it's
so
saying,
cool.
"Don't buy OP41 at aftermarket now." LOL, fike me dead. That's nasty. Yeah, 100%. You got to be careful, man. If you can swap your OPs now for another what, do it now. Do it now, right now. Especially if you have a Tiffany dial or something like that that's rare and desirable. Do it now, right now.
like
So,
right
yeah,
now. Don't wait.
like right now. But on that note, guys, I'm gonna wrap this puppy up. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you to Tim.
Yeah,
Thank you to
I
Mr.
just joined because Tim, you scheduled your live at 4 a.m.
I had to
4
reschedule
a.m.
because of the Bobby Google. He
Yeah,
told me
yeah,
to
'cause I'm going for
please
dinner.
swap it around. Do
Yeah,
the
we had to swap
swap-a-rooney.
it around a little bit.
Yeah, so I won't be joining you tonight, Tim, but I mean,
So sad.
glad to see you guys tonight.
Thank you for jumping on. We got Watches24 joining us now. Thank you for joining. Make sure to like the stream, guys. Please, please, please make sure to like the stream before you go. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for joining.
Yeah.
Ciao, guys.